I get low, there's nothing else.
We are here with the last guests of the last Wednesday of June, and I'm really looking forward to this. It's Blue Movie, and you're playing Bowery Electric on July 3rd as well. As you and us and you, so it's going to be a fun night.
So much fun.
Oh, you guys are there?
Yeah.
Should have checked out the schedule.
Yeah, you should have actually. I know. So who are you, Mr. Goodside?
I'm Tony Paris. I play guitars in the band.
Tony Paris. How many languages do you speak?
Well, I speak 2 fluently. And,
Which are
one
they?
Spanish, which I just know the vulgar words. Can I use some of them right now?
Yeah.
And he also speaks sarcasm. Is that a language?
It is on Facebook.
Best language.
Yeah, you can pick that, I think. I'm pretty sure that is a language.
Greek. I'm Greek.
Malaka.
Yeah, I know it.
That's the
No,
only
I
one.
feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
awesome.
Awesome. Yeah,
That's
I went to
Greek,
Greece, and that's all I heard. I had
That's
to.
all you need to know.
That's
You
exactly.
say Malaka, you go
That's
like,
all
you
they.
can be like, yo, what's up, friend? Or you can be
Malaka.
like,
That's all they say.
Exactly.
Sometimes people get offended when I say that.
That's what I was going to say. So that they're going to get offended or they're going to be like, yo, you're my best friend.
Exactly. I told everyone my name was Maria, because everyone there is Maria. So people would say, "Are you Greek? What's your name?" I'd say Maria, and they go, I didn't know what they were saying.
I
But
say, thank you, Malaka. It's all
Malaka,
good.
exactly. First, Malaka. Exactly. So when did you come to New York?
Oh my
Are you
God.
born here?
I've been here forever. No, my parents moved here when I was like 9 and stuff, so it's, Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, not
Not a story.
Yeah,
I don't like
exactly.
Greeks, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Piss me off.
Well, when I was I'm sorry, we're gonna get to you in a second, but I have this Greek thing. Like when I was little, and people would ask me what my name was, I would say Yaya, and that was not my name. And people would say Yaya, and I'd say no, Yaya. Like I thought I was saying something else. And my dad's best friend at the time was Greek, and he was like, "She's saying grandma." Yeah, so they used to kidnap me on Easter and bring me to midnight mass.
Oh man.
For Greek Orthodox, so I grew up in this I was this.
So you got to see fireworks.
I did exactly, yeah. So that's why I was always had this Greek weird thing. Exactly. All right, so now Blue Movie. Who are you with the blue eyes?
I'm Lisa Fodor, and I'm the drummer.
Ah, we love girl drummers.
Everybody always thinks I usually go through a list. Oh, are you the singer? No. Are you the guitarist? I'm the last thing you think. The bassist? No. The drummer? Yeah.
Well,
So who's your favorite drummer? Who inspired you?
I don't have a favorite. I listened. I don't even have a least
Who
favorite.
do you hate?
I don't hate anyone. I think one of my biggest influences, though, obviously Bonham.
Yeah.
And Chad Sexton from 311. Loved the Latin that he brought to the music, so
Nice.
it was definitely a big influence.
When did you pick up your first
Great
drumsticks?
influences.
I was actually a guitarist, and
A lot of drummers are guitarists.
yeah, not that I even really knew how to play that well, but
Everybody wants to be a drummer.
Except a
Sometimes.
girl drummer and a boy drummer are very different, I find,
have you watched me play?
personality-wise.
Have you watched me play?
No, I don't mean in playing. I mean in personality. You know all those jokes about what's a drummer?
They're just with the band, like that kind of stuff.
No, like
How many drummers does it take to screw in the
like
light bulb?
drummers always,
Drummer
like,
without a girlfriend, homeless.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Girl drummers are more efficient. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Definitely.
I'm not talking about how hard you
Yeah,
play.
it's
Okay.
Not at all.
So you
I'm
won't be
sure.
driving any limousines
You
into swimming
I'm
pools
sure
anytime
you're-
soon?
Oh yeah, she does.
So how long has Blue Movie been together?
Just over a year, I would say.
And what made you call yourselves Blue Movie?
Well, a bass player was a female also. Then the elevator.
I'd say that with disgust.
Was that discussed?
I saw the
A
Jesus
bass
in his
player
face.
always a female.
It was disdain.
Was. I think
Yeah.
the
Right.
way.
I think that's the
He
right
meant
way
to
to
say
say it.
I better watch my mouth.
I think
She's
she-
on her way here
Yes.
right now.
Is she still your bass player?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
not after today.
He just likes to rank on the girls because we do, most of the time when we play, we'll be at the studio or wherever we are, and people just assume we're all guys.
Because you play so hard.
Because we play so hard and heavy. So, he's, is it intimidation maybe? That's the word?
That's what it is.
Yeah. So he's the tricks. We're not even the rhythm section, we're the chicks.
Ah, because it's the bass and the drums.
Uh-huh.
Exactly, but without them you'd be nothing.
They do
You'd
play.
be wandering aimlessly on stage.
So are
That's
you the dance around singer?
No, guitars.
Ah.
The singer is actually PJ Griffith. Is actually he's our vocalist, but he's also an actor. So right now he's away doing something with acting. He's actually got a part in the Batman movie coming up right now.
Oh, nice.
He was
With the
lead
new
Batman.
Batman.
Right, the new
Today's Tobey
Batman.
Maguire's birthday.
Oh, you're speaking of
Oh,
Spider-Man.
he's Spider-Man. I'm mixing up
No,
my...
Still Christian
mixing up
Bale.
my
Two
heroes.
different franchises.
Yeah, I called the last guy Curtis, and I'm calling Batman Spider-Man. Oh my God!
You're from the
I know.
wrong universe.
It's a long day.
Marvel versus DC.
Exactly.
Oh, there
We
you
won't
go.
even get into that right now, right?
Yeah, but it's obvious, right?
So Blue Movie, like, where'd you get, what's the name?
Yeah, well, the name actually, when we actually put the band together, it was actually,
Careful, because I'm gonna shove
yeah.
right in your face.
It wasn't like let's make a band. It was like selected, you know. So we picked the best that we could possibly find.
Now who's we? Who started?
Well,
it?
me and her actually started. We were
Okay.
playing in a band together before.
So you're the skeleton of Blue
The
Movie.
skeleton of the movie,
Nice.
right? So we're looking for the cream, I would say, and we handpicked everybody, and we're like, what are we gonna call ourselves, you know? So it's like the bass player and the other said, no, this is Blue Movie. So most people probably, you know, Andy Warhol. You can explain basically what Blue Movie actually means. And we're like, is that a good idea? You know, like. And we're like, yeah, it's a great idea. Let's call ourselves Blue Movie, you know?
Yeah, I saw a great quote, one of the 10 zillion trillion of Andy Warhol yesterday, and it said, "Dress poor, think rich."
That's right.
I love that
Yeah,
one. That's a
he's
good
awesome,
one.
you know? Yeah.
I know. Andy Warhol, you know, he changed everything
Oh, he definitely did.
in every area of art.
Definitely
You know,
did.
no matter what anybody says.
Well, he was at the art of repetition. He understood that things were going to duplicate themselves over and over again.
Sure.
And it was going to happen more rapidly as time went on. So.
Yeah, like with the internet.
Yeah,
And
here
we wouldn't
are.
even tell you guys what it took to actually like register our name. Okay.
Did you?
It was like we actually get the.
We are
We're
trademarked.
actually trademark, and we had to
We had,
like.
we had to promise we're going to do specific things as the name of the movie. We're like, we're a band, we're not filming anything, relax, music videos, that's it.
Right.
So we had to notarize, and it was a lot of work, but it was well worth it.
Right.
And how much did it cost you?
About 2 years of
About
actually
a
year
grand
of
and
time.
blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't put anything like violent on the web, even though
We just
we
wanted to
did.
make sure that before we went forward, because we knew the seriousness of the band, so we just wanted to make sure before we went forward that we solidified the name, because we knew CDs would be coming out, merchandise would be coming out. We knew that we were looking at this as more than just a band. It's a complete musical situation. You know, sometimes you like to use that phrase, but you know, we wanted to make sure that it was taken care of so that we can build a solid foundation and then just take it from there and not have to worry about anything and be Blue Movie and not have to, you know, worry that we have to change something or revoke something. So
That's cool. So where do you see yourselves in 2 years and then 5 years?
2 years and 5 years. Wow.
Actually, we can talk about 6 months from now.
Yeah, really. Things are moving fast.
They're moving very, very fast, I guess, because of everybody in this band has actually been in a very high-profile band in the past. So taking all that into consideration.
Like which bands have you been in?
Lisa's actually played in Coro. I've been in like countless bands. I mean, on and on, New York City, Europe, all over the place.
What's the biggest audience you've ever played to?
Oh, thousands, but it was actually it was in Europe.
Okay.
Basically, you know, it was actually in I think it was either in England where I was, or yeah, I think it was England. Okay, but I was actually in a punk band, you know, green hair and all that other stuff. But
Oh, we all did.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I had green hair.
Pictures?
I have pictures.
I went red.
I've had pretty much.
Bite
had
me
red
red was
and
the color
blue.
they called it. Bite me red. I was like,
I was
that's it.
alpine green, actually. Yeah, I remember that color
Was
too.
it Manic Panic?
It was. What was your color green? Do you remember?
Green.
Spinach?
Yeah, probably.
Green.
Exactly. That's when like the Cure were up and coming, and you know, Dead Kennedys and all that other stuff.
Wow, you look good. If you were around during
Well, actually, we were doing
the
that
face,
like
man.
we were doing like in the '80s and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So it was
Aren't
like,
you happy you lived in the '80s? I'm so
oh,
happy that I did.
Yeah, it was like it was.
No
incredible.
cell phones. No one knew where you were. And I have kids, and it's like I hate cell phones and love them, but like when they don't answer me back, it's like
No,
God,
they had cell phones, but they were the size of the table.
I know.
So you kind of lugged it around like a ball in the chain.
Right.
9-volt battery.
Yeah.
Wow. You're still a spring little chicken.
But I definitely remember not having any cell phones or pagers. And I remember when pagers were all like the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Everybody had a pager, and then people had cell phones, but you'd have to page them for them to turn the cell phone on.
Right. Yeah.
That's where I came from. So, and then when you could finally leave your cell phone on all the time and be found, you're like, I'm getting rid of this beep. This is amazing.
Right. Yeah. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Dix Hills. I was born in Queens. Lived there for a couple of years, and then I moved to Long Island and lived in Dix Hills, and I traveled a little bit. I lived there for the majority of my life. Moved to North Babylon for a while, so got to experience a little bit of here and there. Didn't stay, but predominantly I would say Dix Hills.
So Long Island.
Yeah.
Were you a beach girl?
I am a beach girl.
Yeah. What's
And
your
the
favorite
beach
beach?
time,
Yeah.
summer sucks.
What's your favorite beach?
Well, because I'm a beach girl, I have categories. If you're gonna lay out in the sun all day, you go to Robert Moses for sure. The waves are amazing. The sand is awesome. You got a little bit of time on your hands. You want to run the boardwalk, you go to Sunken Meadow.
What meadow?
Sunken Meadow?
Sunken Meadow? Is that Long Island?
I've never been there, huh?
No.
You gotta experience their Lobster Wednesday. They have like the Seafood Wednesday thing. It's cool. They have a lot of, they book bands. They have a lot of like just local folky acts, it's just cool to just relax. Be on the sand. They do this whole thing where they serve all kinds of seafood. They have a band playing. It's just like, it's like downtime.
Sunken Meadow. Where?
I'll write it down.
What exit?
It's
But it's on a
like-
Wednesday.
I think
This is
all
we're
the,
always here on a
exit.
Wednesday.
Yeah, off the Grand Central, it's got to be like in the low 40s, like 42.
So you go to the
43.
beach too? Well, you're Greek. I mean, the Greek islands, man. Which were
But
your
you know
favorite
what?
islands?
I love the winter. I'm a hardcore snowboarder. So for me, it's like I wish
So
it
what
was
do you
snowing
wear when you
constantly.
snowboard?
Well, it depends. I mean, I tolerate cold very well. So it could be like 20 degrees out, so I have like a t-shirt. But I'm constantly. I wish it was snowing right now, to be honest with you. We had a really horrible
wish it
winter.
was
snowing
Yeah.
somewhere.
So,
around
Yeah.
So, we
the
like to get a
Himalayas.
skeleton from your closet, and it is National Indian
you
Pudding Day. So, we want to share some pudding with you. If you share a little skeleton about yourselves with us.
Don't look at me.
Oh, I know
got
you've
so
got
many
some.
damn skeletons.
Exactly.
It's like I'm
After
buried this
something
whole
in the
room.
questions is what we're going to share.
Yeah.
I'll let Tony go first.
No, definitely not.
I noticed that everybody's out here. That I wasn't out, but there's always a funny story. Maybe we can go with that. How about that? Okay. This is a great story. I think we might have told this one other time. We were playing. It was like we had just emerged, and we were playing Crash Mansion in the city, and we were so excited. It was a huge deal for us. The album had just come out and all this stuff. We had a monsoon that night. It was ridiculous, and just I don't know how, but everybody was so awesome and showed up anyway, and we had a crowd of soaking wet people, and there were about 5 bands on, all male drummers, and we had our turn, and we finally got on as the last band, and we were like the second song in, and I'm playing, and all of a sudden I looked down at my tech, and I said, oh my God, I think I lost my bass pedal. And he looks at me and points to the bass pedal and goes, no, you didn't. I literally took the bass pedal and hit it so hard I put it through the skin, and it got wedged there. So I had to finish the set and either kick it or use the floor tom as an alternate. But I just thought it was hysterical because I have to admit, generally, he's no little skeleton. When I walk into places, people, they more or less, more so now that I'm with, Blue Movie, it's a little different situation. But people always, oh, that's cute. What band are who's your boyfriend? Who's this? Or who? No. I'm the drummer. Yeah, sure you are. Okay.
Right.
So I just thought it was hysterical because once you get up on stage, there's a different level of respect from security guards and club owners. But to do something like that after 5 male drummers had been before you, we thought it was hysterical. We had to actually stop. They had to duct tape the drum. It was crazy.
So were they happy about that? Was it their drum or your drum?
It was their kit. So
That's why they closed
they
down.
really were like, hey, that's cool, man, little Tommy Lee. That was the whole joke all night. So I went with it. They went with it. It was all good.
Tommy Lee is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
All right. He has a Starbucks in his living room.
Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. He does. He put one in his house.
Does that make him a corporate
It's
shill?
Indian pudding. It's like vanilla with rice and cinnamon and French spices.
Spices.
Yeah, spicy.
Does it matter that I'm a vegetarian?
All right. There's no meat.
Oh, really? Does it matter that I'm a meatitarian?
There's all meat.
No matter what I say, I want to
Exactly. All right, Tony.
You can't
Come
eat
on.
your
My
meat
skeleton?
until you eat
Yeah.
your pudding, whatever it was.
You know, every time I say something, it's going to get somebody else in trouble, so I'll just...
You can change
I'll
the name.
try.
I know how you can avoid that. Make it about yourself this time.
All right, there you go.
It's your
Well,
skeleton. Come on, share.
We were actually, you know, like immediately, like everything moved so quickly with Blue Movie that we actually were asked to play a place called Industry in Long Island, which even though half of the members are from Long Island, we actually never played Long Island except this one time, which shouldn't have happened anyway. But anyway, what ended up happening was we had a gig booked at Industry, and we were headed out there, and all of a sudden something went down with, I guess, the fire marshal to shut the place down, and we had to like move the show to another spot, which was a much smaller spot, and we had all these people coming from all over the tri-state area, and of course, being a little prima donna that I guess I am.
I like
Like-
how you pointed to me and said that. This is your
I'm like,
skeleton,
I am
buddy.
not playing this place. I'm gonna mention about like I'm not playing. So I just started in the parking lot. Our manager came out, dragged me in. So I'm like, I'm not playing. So we ended up, me and my vocalist PJ ended up getting, you know, completely wasted, you know, drinking and stuff, which we shouldn't have done. Anyway, so before we actually have a big intro. The band is very epic, and we had a huge intro coming into on the stage, and we were. I don't know how, we found ourselves in the women's bathroom
Always.
Interesting.
with like a pot. Not a pot, I mean, not a pot, not pot, but I mean like, you know, plants. Like, you know, they came from the backyard that apparently had through some glass with the neighbor's window. I don't know what happened, this is just, but we were like in there, so it's like, I'm like, why are this, what are we doing in there? We were in the women's like bathroom, ready to come on. It's like, yo, dude, you know, we have to go on stage. The intro is almost over. And, you know, I mean, I look down, I'm like, you know, I don't think these are dudes in the bathroom, bro. I mean, there's chicks. That's all I got to say. The rest was just kind of bad, you know, afterwards, but the show was excellent. The place was packed. And,
Meanwhile, Danielle and I are on stage, because we usually, as you know, the chicks, they go up ahead of time and just kind of enjoy the moment.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
enjoy the moment,
I'm
and
sorry.
you know, we don't have to make the grand entrance, but her and I are on stage, and she's like looking back, and she's like, "Where is everyone else?" And I'm like, "Just keep smiling." And they shut up on time.
Of course, by the
Yeah, we
skin
did.
of their teeth. Here you go. Have some
We have
Indian
some
pudding.
meat pudding.
So, any last shout outs? I know we're going to see you on Tuesday night, which is like a
Yes.
Friday or Saturday
Yeah, it
night.
was
July
So
3rd,
I have a
3rd.
question for you.
Sure.
As you know, we have the video premiere for the new video, Dancing in Oblivion, off of Delusions and Technical, which is the new EP.
That's what you're here tonight.
Yeah, we're actually going over there for a meeting afterward, but
Nice.
there's going to be a premiere at Ivana Helsinki to premiere the video. We're going to do a cocktail hour, and you guys are more than welcome to come. I hope you do. I don't know. I didn't look at the time slots. It's
Tonight?
No,
Oh,
July 3rd.
tonight.
Oh,
I didn't look at the slots to see when everyone was playing,
Well,
because I know
actually,
we'll
we're
be playing
confused.
there right after.
Hold on, we're confusing everybody.
Yeah.
Actually,
So Tuesday is your premiere of your video?
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
What-
how cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
What happens is Blue Movie is a very fashion-oriented band, and that wasn't actually meant to be, but I guess other people like Kenneth Cole and Casabal, Mark Jacobs thought so. So, you know, we have like, you know, endorsements with him, and the last video was done by Ivana Helsinki, which we're going to give props right now to, because she's a very, Paula, yeah.
Paula Suhonen.
Yeah, she's actually the designer for the brand Ivana Helsinki, which does very high-end, really awesome clothes, okay?
Cool.
And she actually directed this video.
So what are you wearing?
Actually, I'm not wearing anything.
It's a women's line.
Not that I'm
It's a
wearing.
women's line. He is dressed. He's just not dressed in Ivana. Danielle and myself are.
Cool.
But yeah, she actually
Nice.
produced it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and we're actually going there tonight to talk about the specifics for the, you know, for the actual preview of the video, the screening, which is on July 3rd,
Gotcha.
an hour before the actual show at the Bowery.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a bunch of, I don't know who's gonna be there, whatever. the
Well,
case.
bring
But
them all to
anyway.
the Bowery.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all
Yeah,
fun.
everybody
What
will
time-
in the Bowery.
What time do you go up? on July 3rd.
That would annoy
I
you.
believe the Bowery will on about 9:30, I believe.
I
So
think you're following us. We're in Agents of Karma.
okay. So
Oh,
then,
right.
So then I don't know if you guys would be able to swing it, but we would love to have you if you.
I would love it. It's just
I
at
don't think I can leave the
7.
stage.
Alan Merrill is going on, who's near and dear. He's the guy that wrote the song "I Love Rock and Roll."
Oh, for John Jett.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what?
he wrote it for himself. That's another story. But he's a very, very frequent friend on rew-who, and he's opening the night.
That's awesome.
We're closing the night, and then you guys are all in the middle of the
We're
night.
with the
So
sandwich.
It's
filler.
wrapped.
What
Yeah.
you miss is you'll miss the cocktail party and the camaraderie. However,
what time is it?
we're trying for 7 to 8. We're solidifying tonight, but however, you will be able to catch it on YouTube.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you'll be back here with the band soon,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
we're gonna
we'll
wrap it up. So,
definitely be back here.
any other last shout outs? I can't wait to see you on
Oh,
Tuesday, which is like a Saturday or Friday because
Right.
4th of July is Wednesday. And yeah, this is the end of June. Jay,
Big blowout.
you have any shout outs?
Well, we have one.
We have a few.
Go for
Shout
it.
out
I want to shout out,
to
first of
Nina.
all, I'm going to to some of our endorsers, like Line 6, one of my endorsers, and basically, we already mentioned Kenneth Cole, Mark Jacobs, Casa Vogue.
We want to actually thank Blue Steel. We just got signed on with Blue Steel Jewelry. Located in
Nice.
Florida. Amazing jewelry. They do all their biker rallies and stuff. Want to thank Silver Fox Drumsticks and Percussion Drums.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else?
Oh, yeah.
Your manager.
Knucklehead
has been-
Strings, oh, yeah.
Well, Knucklehead Street. I wanted to get all the
NSN
endorsements.
Productions.
NSN Productions, amazing. The steam behind the Blue Movie Freight Train.
That's so awesome. I'm really glad when I meet people that are taking it by the balls and running.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Go for it. That's awesome. It's really, really cool. And Jay, who were you trying to say?
Sorry, Jay.
Yeah,
Oh.
totally
I want to shout out.
We just stepped on the shout out.
Shout out us, interrupt us. Shout out to Nina. Love you, baby.
What was that, Jay?
What's it again? I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead.
That's right, you guys were
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
yourselves. I was talking to the camera. You were talking
I was
to each other.
listening.
Well, I was with someone the other day that when I said you were the Who, they were like, Jayster, Agents of Karma. I love that guy.
I love that name, by the way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love that
I like Blue Movie.
Yeah.
It's going to be a party on Tuesday, whatever
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. And
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to have to end. The time
It could
is
be-
done.
it could
We
be a
love
good night.
Otto Shrunken Head. Thank you all for
Come out.
that. Michelle Perry, No Future, the host of this movie. Chimneyism, the chemistry featuring Crystal and the fashion models showing Flair Designs. Kaylin Lee Clinton, Elizabeth and Lucas, and Blue Movie. Thank you so much. We will see you July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right back here at Otto Shrunken Head. Have a great week. Bye.